This lesson shows how to graph linear equations with the graphing calculator. We begin with the linear equation in standard form, 1.47x plus 2.1y equals 37.8. The first thing to do is solve the equation for the y variable. You don't need slope-intercept form, just an expression for y. Subtract 1.47x from both sides. Then divide both sides by 2.1. And the expression is y equals 37.8 minus 1.47x divided by 2.1. Then go to the y equals screen. Enter the expression for y. Be sure to surround the numerator with parentheses. Always display the graph for the first time in the standard viewing window. Go to the Zoom menu and select Zoom Standard. When you press Enter, the graph displays in the standard viewing window. If you press the Window key, you can see the standard viewing window is -10 to +10 on the x-axis and -10 to +10 on the y-axis. The graph is blank because the line does not fit in the standard viewing window. In a trial and error process, you adjust the window so the y-intercept and the x-intercept are clearly visible, filling the screen with the graph. The general strategy is to adjust the window so you can see the y-intercept and then the x-intercept. Begin by pressing the trace key. This places the cursor on the graph of the line at x equals 0, which is the y-intercept. Even though this point is not on the screen at the current time, if you look at the bottom, you can see that the y-intercept is at y equals 18. Go to Window and change y-max to 20, and then press Graph. Now you can see the y-intercept, but it is too close to the edge of the screen. Go back to Window and change y-max to 30. Then press Graph again. Now the y-intercept is not so close to the edge. The next step is to find the x-intercept. Since the graph tilts to the right, you need to change the viewing window to include more of the graph in that direction. Go to Window and change x-max to 30. Then press Graph. Now you can see the x-intercept, but it is too close to the edge of the screen. Go back to Window and change x-max to 35. Then press Graph again. Both intercepts are visible and not too close to the edge of the screen. Now, you can begin a sketch of your graph on plain paper. Draw the axes, the line, and the intercepts. Label the end of each axis to show the scale of the graph. The next step is to find the location of the intercepts. You could find the coordinates of the y-intercept algebraically, but this is a good time to learn to use the value function of the Calculate menu. Press second Calculate, which is in yellow above the trace key, and the Calculate menu is displayed. Press Enter to select Value, the first item on the menu. The graph is displayed again with the x equal prompt at the bottom left of the screen. Enter x equals 0 for the y-intercept and press Enter. The graph is displayed again. The cursor is placed on the y-intercept, and the coordinates of the y-intercept are shown at the bottom of the screen. Add the coordinates of the y-intercept to your sketch. To find the location of the x-intercept, press second Calculate again to show the Calculate menu. Use the down arrow key to select 0, the second item on the menu, and press Enter. The graph is displayed with the prompt Left Bound. Use the right arrow key to move the cursor to the left of the x-intercept, and then press Enter. The graph is displayed with the prompt Right Bound. Use the right arrow key to move the cursor to the right of the x-intercept, and then press Enter. The graph is displayed with the prompt Guess. Use the arrow keys to move the cursor somewhere close to the x-intercept and between the left and right boundaries. Then press Enter again. The graph is displayed. The cursor is placed on the x-intercept, and the coordinates of the x-intercept are shown at the bottom of the screen. Round the value to the nearest tenth, 25.7. Add the coordinates of the x-intercept to your sketch. As a final step, you will be asked to find another point on the graph of the line. In this example, you are asked to find the point at x equals 15 and show this on your sketch. Press second Calculate again to show the Calculate menu. Press Enter to select Value, and the graph is displayed with the x equal prompt at the bottom left of the screen. Enter x equals 15, and then press the Enter key. The graph is displayed again. The cursor is placed on the line at x equals 15, and the coordinates of the point are shown at the bottom of the screen. Add this point and its coordinates to your sketch, and your graph is complete. This lesson has been brought to you by the Math Fun Academy, its continuing mission to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new math and new equations, to boldly go where no math student has gone before.